Here's a video to show what the HOA needs to be cleaning up per HOA CC&Rs. My property line ends right about this tree here and goes all the way that way. I'll get there in a minute. All this fallen leaves, fallen trees, more fallen trees, ground cover. It's probably 2 inches deep. This tree fell onto my property. I bucked it up a little bit, but HOA needs to remove that and clean up all this mess that came with it falling. My property line ends. There it is, right about here. There's a stake. So that tree that fell's a good 10-15 feet off my property. And there's all these dead trees that are a fire hazard, unsafe for children, anybody to be walking down here. It's just drop needles as far as I can see. Dead trees, plethora of them, bunch of rocks. That's unsafe. Critters can be crawling in there. Snakes, scorpions, anything. Bunch of dead logs. That all needs to be cleaned up. This long grass, unacceptable. Filth, filth, filth. All this crap over here is on our property. This whole hillside is covered in probably decades worth of leaves, pine needles. All this grass is too long. All these dead tree stuffs. All that needs to go. Let me walk over here and see it's unsafe to walk in a big old fire hazard. There's a property marker right here. It goes all the way over to, I believe, Will's house. Maybe Bob and Betty's, but all this crap is on our property. It needs to be removed. Grass needs to be maintained. Transmission parts, gas tanks, swing set, all that crap. This dead tree here needs to get gone. All this needs to be cleaned up. Unsafe, fire hazard. Let me walk back this way. Not sure if this is our property or not. Don't think it is, but that bridge is down. Well, actually, there's a line, so that's not our property. Alright, with dead trees. Down limbs. Property keeps going past the creek. Trash. More overgrowth. More trash. Unsafe trees. 6 inches of pine needles. More trash. Let me head this way. Alright, so our property border should be right about where that fence ends. Goes that way. Again, dead tree limbs, trash. So this belongs to the city here, this corner, but going all the way over here belongs to us. The village's HOA, dead trees, overgrowth, more dead limbs. Excessively long grass. It's a safety issue. A lot of graffiti. Not sure if this is our responsibility, but it's unsightly and needs to be cleaned up. More long grass, 4 or 5 feet long. Unsafe. Fire hazard. Down trees in the creek. Flooding hazards. More trash. This property is owned by the HOA, and per our CC&Rs, it's required to be maintained by the HOA. Since there's so many violations, I chose to do a video instead of a bunch of photos because that would be impossible to deliver. I did take photos though. What else? Alright. More overgrowth, tree limbs, craps, dead tree. My property, let's see. There's green mark right here. This is the end of my property border. So that tree fort needs to go. It's on HOA property. All this needs to be cleaned up. All that needs to be cleaned up down there. There's another marker over there for my property. It's a metal stake sticking up. All right, pretty much sums up this piece of property. Right there, you can see a little stake I painted orange. I'm not sure where his property ends, but it's not my problem. It all needs to be cleaned up.